to begin. Ladies and gentlemen, this session is going to be moderated on stage by Mr. Aditya Sharma, Head Media and Digital, Piramal Consumer Healthcare. A big round of applause. Thank you so much. Give him a big round of applause, please. Thank you. To join him on stage, we have with us over here, ladies and gentlemen, Aakshaye D. Vyass, Marketing Head, Vini Cosmetics Media, FOGG. Thank you. We have a fantastic creator and actor in the form of Arishfa Khan over here, ladies and gentlemen. Arishfa ke liye zor se taali, please, everybody. On that note, my brother man, Pratik Gaur, founder and CEO, Celebistaan. I request you to come on stage, please. Give a big round of applause for Pratik Gaur. My next speaker over here is Sahil Salathia, who's an actor and a popular fashion icon. Give a big round of applause. And I would also like to call upon stage the incredibly talented creator and actor. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Shreya, Kalra, please.
Guys, thanks a lot for coming today. So to start with our topic, which is content creation for impact, I just want to set the context correct for it. So today we delve into the world of evolving content. It's rapidly rising, right? We have seen the era of TV. Now we have moved to connected TV. Let's say the universe of OTT platforms is something we have gone into. We have seen that long form webisodes to reels to bumper ads. We have seen that trend also. Giving some numbers, Instagram has over more than 400 million audiences. YouTube has more than 15,000 odd channels with more than 1 million subscriber base. That's also one of the numbers which are coming out. So to unpack this, we have like a very powerful panel. So I'll start asking them the questions, and probably we will be able to unlock this content for impact issue, right? So I'll start with Pratik. When a brand comes to you with a new product brief, what's that one data point or a metric you look at and form a content strategy?
Hello. Radhe Radhe everyone. So yeah, can you please pardon the question?
Yeah, the question is, when a brand comes to you with a new product brief, what's that one data point or a metric you look at and then form your content strategy?
I guess the market has totally changed in all these years. So now the creators has also, the taste have been also changed. We can always see the relatability and the audience fit. So basically the brand if coming, so we can see the audience relatability and the consumer fit. If the brand is actually meeting the target audience or not, then we can actually target the audience what they are actually looking for. And because the Indian market is also so volatile, and at the same time it's wonderful also because the heartland is also coming in the part, like the mid local, I guess, creators, like from tier 2 or tier 3 creators, I guess, they are also playing a major role. And what the engagement they are delivering in the market, it is not delivered by the metro city creator. So we have to take care of all these perspectives while onboarding a brand and give them suggestions as per that.
Great, awesome. Now to Aakshaye sir, a campaign like FOGG, which is like ever iconic, okay, we keep hearing that "Acha kya chal raha hai? FOGG chal raha hai," was a masterclass in its time. Now if you have to create the same magic now with so diversified content platforms, everything, how would you do it now?
So it's with the changing times, none of the old formulas will work.
Sure.
I'll just make it entertaining for all of us. We've all learned law of evolution, right? We've evolved. And the law is applicable to living beings, right? But what if I was to tell you that it's applicable to non-living beings also? So, like you had a steam engine earlier, and now you evolved to a maglev, right? So evolution is what is happening right now.
Sure.
In content creativity. A sort of a formula is what we have. So suppose we were to say creativity is equal to what? Creativity is equal to culture into plus, minus, division, sigma, theta, conflict, right? So if we were to, just to be very specific to your question, we will have to evolve a completely different strategy,
sure,
right? And it's not lip service, we've actually done it. So if you've seen the creatives, which if some of you have seen the creatives of FOGG, The kya chal raha hai thing has been kept in back burner as of now. We came up with a creative which said that smart customer is what we are looking at, right? So we are not, a customer is one who's not looking at discounts because we were reeling under pressure on discounts. So one said that a smart customer would make a good choice, a smart choice, right? Thereafter we moved on to a different creative, which tames down every glorification. So, you know, we said, well, so much of only fragrance? No. You know, it gives me confidence, it gives me everything, it gives me freshness, kind of. So because, you know, the youth today is working in short span, attention span, right? Now that short attention span is cause or effect, we do not know, right? So I think if I am able to comprehend, just answer you properly.
Totally. So I have a follow-up question to that. When you have to hyper-localize content for a specific region or regions, so to say, for your media plan, which elements do you prioritize? Is it the script? Is it the local face, local creator? Or is it the media mix you go to? So which is the first metric which...
Media mix is the first thing which we go through because the emotions, sentiments are probably very generic in nature, that given. But we have a very heterogeneous environment as such. We only homogeneous environment we find in regional content. So you will find it's easier to probably say target a Maharashtra market with Marathi dialect. It becomes much more better, right? So instead of going too much around, you know, you just go with that kind of a concept. Right. So market mix, platform mix, all that would make it probably different.
Got it. Great. Now I have to move to masters of content, my digital content creators out here. So the question to all three of you is, what's the biggest shift you have seen in last 12 to 18 months on let's say IG, YouTube, OTT? What's happening on these platforms? So let's say you start with.
Sorry, can you repeat?
आपने क्या changes देखे हैं last 12-18 महीनों में YouTube पे, Insta पे, जो कि पहले नहीं हो रहा था, but now it has started happening.
Hi everyone, first of all, लोगों का जो ध्यान है ना, वो पहले हम एज अ ऑडियंस अगर मैं बात करूं तो YouTube लोग बहुत ज़्यादा कंज्यूम करते थे. व्लॉग्स हो गया या चैलेंजेस वीडियोस हो गई, ये सब बहुत देखते थे. पर अब वो बहुत कम हो गया है. लोगों के पास टाइम नहीं है, बहुत काम है और उनको कम समय में ज़्यादा एंटरटेनमेंट चाहिए. सो वो लोग ट्राई करते हैं कि रील्स देखें या फिर यूट्यूब शॉर्ट्स देखें, क्योंकि उनको कम टाइम में ज़्यादा चीज़ें देखने मिल रही है और एंटरटेनमेंट तो मिल रहा है, साथ साथ उनको नॉलेज की चीज़ें भी देखने मिल रही है. सो आई थिंक वो एक बड़ा चेंज आया है अपने सोशल मीडिया पे.
ओके,
यस.
ऑलराइट. सो क्या आप माइक्रो ड्रामा की बात कर रहे हो, जो कि लाइक 15 सेकेंड में आप पूरा एक स्टोरी, एक स्किट आप पूरा कंप्लीट कर लेते हैं? इज इट अ माइक्रो ड्रामा ट्रेंड?
आप कह सकते हो. पहले भी बनती थी स्क्रिप्ट्स, अभी भी बनती हैं. स्टोरी टेलिंग वीडियोस तभी भी बनती थी और अभी भी बनती है. फ़र्क ये हो गया कि जब हम शॉर्ट प्लेटफॉर्म पे आ जाते हैं, सो जब हम कोई ब्रांड को इंटीग्रेट करते हैं, सो हम अपने स्टोरी टेलिंग के वीडियोस के बीच में भी कर सकते हैं. सो हमें उस चीज़ का ध्यान देना होता है कि वो एक ब्रांडेड वीडियो ना लगे, क्योंकि वो बहुत बोरिंग हो जाता है. सो हम ट्राई करते हैं कि इंटरेस्टिंग लगे, साथ साथ हमें जो लोगों को बताना है और उस वीडियो में सिखाना है, तो हम वो चीज़ भी लेके आए साथ साथ.
Okay. Sahil, what about you? No.
Myself, probably. Listen, am I supposed to give only very positive answers, or can I just be honest?
No, be honest.
Okay. So I think in the last 2-3 years, I've seen a lot of herd mentality. Like you pick a song, everybody does the same movements, and that's what sells. Which is a big problem for a country of 1.2 billion plus people. I think individuality is dying. That's what needs to come back in fashion. Everybody needs to form a certain character which is true to them and then stick to it. That's what I feel. I think in the last few years, even including myself, man, sometimes you have to do things that people are liking. It could be just a very trending song, shake it like everybody else. And that works better than you actually pouring your heart out in a certain individualistic style. So I think that is what I've been noticing, which is not very positive. And another thing, like she said, I really think people have short attention span. Like nobody has so much time. That's why I feel going to the theater has become like a big deal. You take your car, you park it, then you fight with the valet guy, you go up, you spend so much money on popcorn and the movie is so bad. So you might as well be home, scroll, and find interesting things. So like she said, I think shorter time span is the new thing. Nobody has time to watch. Like how there used to be IGTV, I don't know if you even remember that. That was like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Now I don't think anybody has the time for that. So I agree with her on that, yeah. And I hope being yourself and being individualistic comes back in style in India, because whenever you'll try to do something different, it might take some time to get that continuous support, but it should be the case.
Sure.
Yeah.
Shreya?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
So I just want to add to it. For example, if you're doing something for a very long period of time and eventually you don't get the result out of it, but in the end, everybody's trying to make business out of it. Everybody's trying to make money out of content creation, right? That was the only aim. Because of that, we joined Instagram. So I just want to say, trends is equal to a boost that gives you. For example, if the Instagram algorithm is only pushing trends, so what do the creators do? They have to do it anyway. But yeah, instead of being just cringe, you can add your flavor to it, so you can reach a lot of people in the end, because it helps you discover a new audience which you can't even imagine. Because I've been trying to be original, but my original video gets 2 million views, but when I do a trend, it gets 10, 15 million views. So yeah, it will really, what do you call it? Like, yeah, it will interest you, it will motivate you to do something like that. Sure. You can call it cringe, you can call it whatever, but in the end, if you're successful, I think that's what really matters.
Sure. Yeah, Pratik, you
I
wanted to
also feel ki in all these past 12 to 18 months, I feel ki this whole ecosystem has been driven from creator driven to community driven. Because what I can see from agency perspective is something ki people who are making watching the content and like a consumer, they're not the consumer anymore. They are now they want to feel like a participant when they watch the reel of a creator. Everybody want to make their own content, sort of own content. They want to own that thing and they want to feel it. They just don't want to saw it. So like the mothers, like the fathers, like the teachers, everybody, every profession, every niche, every person in the family is now creating the content, and I can see nobody's consumer anymore. So it's I guess evolution of content creation also, content space also, and everybody is growing in this space, and I'm very happy about it also because.
Sure.
Yeah.
Akshay, sir, you want to add?
Oh, last 12 to 18 months, I see, as far as creativity is concerned, it's going through a roof. You see a well-mounted Hira Mandi to a dark horse like, say, tourist family, right? So I feel India, which was the land of creativity, if we go back in time's origin, you know, we have been a land of storytellers, and we are making good opportunity out of this, and we are great storytellers globally. I see long ago, we lived in times when Star Wars as a culture was created, right? It was an alien culture made acceptable to everybody globally, right? I see the same reverse trend happening. If you see Kantara, which was discovered by, and a culture which has been created, and with proudly. So suppose we were to say, earlier we were just having exposure to Hollywood movies, foreign content. Now we are so much getting confident, bolder, better in creativity, and thanks to all of these guys, across the table, across this industry, where people are just lifting it up. Creativity is getting a great boost, and I feel very positive about, the trend.
Rightly said. So there are a lot of examples. Kantara is one, Sairat was one, RRR has taken a global stage. So yes, what we are, all of us is highlighting is like storytelling needs to be more powerful to, be in this space of IG and YouTube.
Yeah. And we are taking pride in that culture, right? We are not apologetic about that culture, that costume, that, We are just transforming ourselves and making everybody hear us, which is a huge thing. And I think that confidence is what is going to help our next generation stand up with a lot of pride.
Sure. Thank you. Next question, Pratik, to you. So when a brand comes to you and they come up with a, that, okay, and there are news also which says like, there are a lot of brands which are putting a lot of money in doing influencer outreach. Influencer outreach is also one of the line in their media plan from where they get the incremental reach and everything, right? So everything is good in this space. But how do you convince them that, hey, there's a world of beyond reach and views, there's a world of storytelling as well. So how do you convince them?
So basically, it's a nice question and all, जैसे sir ने कहा, I feel storytelling is like a equity and the numbers is like for attentions and virality. But virality is something ki the trends you follow, the creators who follow the trends and we make the trends, it will give you the lot of numbers and attentions in the market, but it will not long last in the audience mind. But the creativity in the, I guess you say storytelling, it will be long lasting in their minds also, and the consumer will remember the product via the storytelling only. So we convince the brand somehow only ki, to go with storytelling also, and to just to give some creative freedom to the creators as well. Because somehow they have some brands, I'm not saying for everyone, I'm saying for some brands, they have traditionally mindsets and equipped like they are coming with their own scripts and own patterns and own sort of marketing techniques that they have followed in last 5-7 years, and that is not working anymore. Matlab the audience is very smart, very sharpened. They just see the content ki it is so paid. They just swipe it or escalate upar niche kar dete and they don't watch it also. The number of viewers we don't get, and then we have to sort of push it by boosting or something else. So I feel boosting is not needed also when we go for organically, I guess, content जहाँ पे क्या कहते हैं हम जितना organic to organic उसे कर सकते हैं, because as I have said earlier also, the creators who are coming from tier 2 or tier 3 city, a random boy is sitting in Kanpur and making a content having 100 lakh followers or 1 lakh followers, and he's delivering a huge massive reach as per the creator sitting in the metro city with a number of huge followers more than the Kanpur guy. So the reason is this, because that the person is sitting in the tier 2 city is have more trust from the audience, and audience trust him, and that is something relatability, new dialects, and as sir said, cultural relevance, because the metro city people are always they have shown all the things what they have perceived from the childhood in their content. So they got 1 million 2 million followers, but now they are empty, they have nothing to show. So वो खत्म हो जाता है जब content, तो फिर they have like थोड़ा vacate हो गया. But these people who are now coming out of their market houses and they are making content in such a way that people are trusting them more, and we tell this to every brand to support us, like to mid tier 2 tier 3 creators only.
You have been highlighting about tier 2 tier 3. Do you have any example wherein like a creator coming from a tier 2 tier 3 city and making it big?
A lot of creators, sir. A lot of creators. Now you can open on Instagram or any sort of platforms. I guess metro city creators, you will saw few creators, but that creators are also shifted to Mumbai from tier 2 tier 3 cities. So everybody has a mindset ki sapno ka shehar Mumbai, so everybody is coming here for the future work atmosphere. But I guess everybody is coming from tier 2 tier 3 cities only because they have some different dialects also.
No, we surely have an example of Zakir Khan, who just made it to Madison Square.
True, sir.
Right?
Indore.
So, that's a great one. So I agree to that fact. Now moving to back to Arshia, Sahil and Shreya. Shreya, I'll start with you. You wear multiple hats. You have your own channels. You also go and shoot with OTTs and master properties like Roadies and Splitsvilla. So how do you prepare for a long form roles versus crafting content for your algorithm? What's your secret to juggling both the worlds successfully?
I mean, I try to not separate both of them because acting is what I really love and content creation I enjoy the most. So I try to not separate it, but I try to integrate both of them because when I started content creation, through that I got an acting project. मुझे नहीं पता था मुंबई में किसके पास जाना है, किस casting coordinator से पूछना है audition के लिए. But through my Instagram, a lot of people reached out to me, and through that I was able to audition for the roles that I got right now. So I just try कि मैं सोऊं नहीं, I sacrifice on my sleep, but I try to do both the things. I can't be active, but I try to post as much as I can, so both the things are balanced, because acting, it's not getting a lot of money right now. Content creation is, and in the end, money is everything. And I think everybody's gonna agree on that.
Working for algorithm.
Oh, we have claps on money.
Because they can relate with
Everybody loves money.
Paisa, paisa.
So I'll again do a follow-up question with you, Shreya. So you have tried different formats, okay? I love what you do with your monologue bit of it. Style day in a life kind of a video to a podcast to a show. What has been your biggest learning from the experimenting across all the formats? I know you won't pick up the best platform, but which one gives you the most of the engagement?
Yes, you are right. I'm not going to pick anything because I don't want to be banned from any of the platforms that I'm on right now. I love both. Like, I love Instagram, I love YouTube, I love Snapchat. Please, koi brand hai yahan par to reach out to me. What was your other question? Biggest learning? I would just say, just be consistent. If you're trying to be just perfect, कि मैं polished content post करूँगी, या मैं सिर्फ अच्छी दिखूँगी, मैं ad post करूँगी, people do not engage with that. You have to be yourself, you have to be real, you have to be raw. वही तो लोगों को अच्छा लगता है. लोग अपने आप को तुम में देखना चाहते हैं. वो देखना चाहते हैं कि oh my God, she is like me and she is here and I want to be her. So this is how they learn from you. If you're posting content which eventually is going to educate a lot of people, inspire a lot of people, entertain a lot of people, you are successful. तुम्हारा content आज नहीं चलेगा, but trust me, आगे it's going to work. Because you are yourself, you're not changing for anything, you're not changing for the trends, but आप अपने आप को सामने रख रहे हो, you are being raw, you're being true to your audience, and they will eventually love you for that.
Sure. So I don't know, my questions are just following the path, following the sequence. Sahil, over to you. So being true is what Shreya just mentioned. You have, congratulations by the way on your recent Fashion Force Award by E-Times. You have cultivated a very specific personal brand for yourself. How does that translate into a content strategy? And how do you decide that what parts of your identity to share with the audiences on IG?
Wow, you've done your homework. Congratulations. Yeah. Man, I think the most important thing for me is, like I said, it's really being yourself. Sounds very preachy, but it really is my motto. Even when it comes to Instagram, that's the only platform I'm on actually. I think fashion. Now, fashion became a thing about 3 or 4 years ago when I decided, oh, I'm going to have fun with it. I started like doing nail art. And you know, like film fair is happening in Nana Nani Park and I have nail art on me, you know. Because I was like, man, if Johnny Depp can, why can't I? Why is it that Indian actors or Indian creators or whatever you want to say, Indian artists are supposed to be a certain way, especially men? You know, like you are supposed to wear gray, blue, black, otherwise, So that's something where I started. I started having fun with fashion, with art. And now I think I've built myself a little tribe. And I'm not the tribe leader, but I'm just a part of the tribe where I'm also picking, you know, things, learning. And I have such incredible people on my Instagram who are so global in their approach. They are not essentially, they don't think like, अरे हमारे घर के आसपास ऐसे करेंगे तो ऐसा reaction आएगा. They actually are Indian at heart, but at the same time global. They pick trends from world over. If something great is happening in the US, they pick it and I pick from them. So I think sometimes it's important to not just be the leader, but be a part of this community, which I am, I would like to believe, and just being honest to yourself. So yeah, fashion became a thing, it still is. I have toned myself down for you guys today.
we love your content. So
Kidding.
Kudos.
Thanks, man.
Arishfa, I'll go to you. So just to give an introduction, I don't know, I'll might go wrong with the numbers, but 30 million IG fans? And 3 million
Yes.
YouTube, right?
Yes.
30 million.
30 million.
29 million YouTube.
Right.
30 million.
No, 29 is IG and 3 million YouTube. Now, going to you, आपका question ये है, अगर 1 मिनट का आपको master class लेना है, ठीक है, for all of us, okay? Question ये है that ये पूरा content landscape, long form, short form, reels, shorts, सब कुछ है, and everything is trending. सब कुछ trend कर रहा है, कुछ भी नया hook आता है, that works pretty well, right? And दोनों platforms पे communities भी हैं. right? And you have, I don't know the community size, but you have Arshi fans, right? Arshi fan club, right?
Arishfians.
Arishans, right? So shout out to them as well. Is there a cross-learning you see between platforms which you see that include in your content structuring? जब आप production करने लगते हो for इतना content per month जाएगा, ये edits होगा. How do you go about it and put out content on both the platforms? How do you go about it?
मैं ट्राई करती हूँ कि अगर मैं ज़्यादा फोकस किसी एक पे तो नहीं कर सकती, क्योंकि मेरी जो ऑडियंस है वो कुछ यूट्यूब की है, ज़्यादा इंस्टाग्राम की है. सो मैं ट्राई करती हूँ कि मैं रेगुलर रहूँ मेरे सारे प्लेटफॉर्म्स पे. सो अगर जितने भी लोग मुझे फॉलो करते हैं वो सबको पता है मैं कितना एक्टिव रहती हूँ. अब वो चाहे इंस्टाग्राम हो गया, यूट्यूब, स्नैपचैट, फेसबुक, मैं सब पे एक्टिव रहती हूँ. सो पोस्टिंग की अगर आप बात करते हो, सो मैं ट्राई करती हूँ मैं ट्रेंड के साथ तो चलूँ, बट मैं मेरा एक खुद का चार्म डालूँ उस ट्रेंड में. ऐसा नहीं है कि मैंने किसी का रील देखा और मुझे बहुत ज़्यादा पसंद आया और मैंने सोचा यस मुझे ये बनाना है, बट देन मैंने उसका कॉपी करके बना लिया. मैं ट्राई करती हूँ कि मैं उसमें अपना एक चार्म डालूँ, अपना एक मसाला डालूँ, ताकि जिस चीज़ की वजह से लोग मुझे फॉलो करते हैं और मुझे पसंद करते हैं वो उनको देखने मिले, ना कि वो चीज़ें जो उनको और लोगों में भी देखने मिल सकती है. सो मैं ट्राई करती हूँ कि मैं वैसा कुछ करूँ. और पोस्टिंग की बात रही तो मैं ट्राई करती हूँ मैं ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा रील्स पोस्ट करूँ, क्योंकि आजकल जितने लोग हैं वो पिक्चर्स थोड़ा कम देखना पसंद करते हैं. अगर मैं सच बोलूँ तो उनको रील्स कंज्यूम करना ज़्यादा पसंद है, क्योंकि एंटरटेनमेंट होता है उसको देख के, आपको नॉलेज भी मिलती है और फ़नी वीडियोस भी होती है. सो मैं ट्राई करती हूँ जो मेरी ऑडियंस को पसंद है मैं वो ज़्यादातर पोस्ट करूँ, अब वो चाहे कोई भी प्लेटफॉर्म हो गया, इंस्टाग्राम या यूट्यूब.
Okay, all right, great, awesome. Now we have like nine minutes to air. So we'll start with a rapid fire, all right? I've just kept like 3 questions each, and I'll be asking you have to be quick to answer them, all right? So I'll start with you, sir. So if you have to name a bottle of spray, okay, coming from FOGG, in a Gen Z lingo, what name would you give it to it, and how will it smell?
Okay. As a knee-jerk, I would say that I'll immediately go back to something which we had launched earlier as a name, but did not, catch that kind of eyeballs, which was Real Men. And it was targeted at Gen Z, so we could go with that because, we can always do another attempt.
Sure.
Yeah?
What was the name?
It was Real Men. The brand was called Real Men. It did not do well for various reasons. See, today, for a product marketer, it is a nightmare, okay? Earlier you had, you know it, I'm just stating the obvious, and thank you for bearing with me. It's plethora of options in terms of viewability. 2 hours of viewing time has gone to 6 hours of viewing time. So we marketers actually know for a fact that 1% of our advertising is working. We do not know which 1%.
Sure. So Real Men. And what was this smell like? It was a woody texture. It was
a mix of a couple of things.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. All right. Second question to you is what sells a deo fastest right now? A TV commercial, a quick reel, or a live commerce on Amazon?
Even today, for us, our category journey or the TV commercials gives us that kind of reach.
Sure. What emoji sums up impact for a beauty brand in 2025? One emoji if you would like to give it to your brand.
Well, I would not call it as an emotion as such, but something which gives you huge comfort, or feel good. That's it.
So a smiley will be a good one? Smiley,
no, not even a smiley, which is, a small connotation of humor and all that. But just feel good. It's again, that's why I said it's not it's not humor, but as simple as, I'll try to break one myth out here. My competition is not other deodorants or fragrance, right? Majority of Indian population, even today, they wash their face with a soap and they feel they don't need a deodorant or a fragrance.
Sure.
That's the simplest reality, right? And what makes you feel fresh, that's all. Moment you bathe or things like that. Yeah?
Sure.
So that's it.
Got it. I'll move to Pratik. Pratik, you have to be very quick.
So
What's the one metric that decides if a micro-influencer gets signed?
His authenticity, I guess. If the authenticity is pure, I guess the impact will follow naturally.
Sure. Name the single biggest unseen superpower of tier 2 talent.
That I said, relatability. And the dialects, the cultural relevance and the authenticity again.
Sure. Third, what is the one brand collaboration you would like to work on?
Piramal Group and Vini Cosmetics, I think.
Sure. All right.
Welcome
Got
aboard.
it. We'll talk. Sahil, over to you.
Yeah, I'll be quick, I promise.
Yeah. Where is fashion most fearless today? Is it on the runway or IG Reels?
IG, man. Everybody's
IG,
a fashionista. Yeah.
Sure. What's one style trend the internet is completely sleeping on?
Style trend. Being yourself.
Yeah. If you could dress any historical figure for 2025 reel, what it would be? Who would-
Gandhi ji. I'll give him a khadi shirt with the dhoti. Yeah.
Sure.
Though, I mean, I'm also never wearing a shirt, but okay, I'll give him a khadi shirt. Yeah.
Great. Over to you, Shreya. Spill the beans.
I'll be rapid and fiery.
Okay. What's your what you love the most shooting and or editing? Podcast, insider, vlog style reels, or shorts?
Creating controversies. I'm joking. I love creating cooking videos that I'm doing currently. I love that. And creating content with Rishabh. I love creating content with him because I can be myself. I can be goofy around him. So yeah.
Okay, keep doing that. We love that.
Oh, thank you.
Would you want to accept an invite to do a Squid Games real life or Splitsvilla again?
No more reality shows, I'm done. But I love the drama, so I might go to a reality show soon.
Okay.
Not the Squid Game or Splits.
Okay. If you had to give one advice to creators today, and don't say be authentic, what would it be?
Be authentic. I'm kidding.
Exactly that.
Be consistent. Give it your all every freaking day. Even if you're tired, even if you're sleepy, even if you're not feeling it, do it. Do it tired, do it sleepy, do it exhausted, do it. It's gonna get you a lot of money. And trust me, social media is everything. तुम जो भी हो, जैसे भी हो, तुम्हें अपने आप को बेचना पड़ेगा. तुम्हें survive करना है इस दुनिया में. You have to do it for yourself. Thank you.
Great. Thank you. Arishfa, to you. One creator you binged this week. कौन सा एक creator आपने reels अभी आप उनकी देख रहे थे या?
प्राजक्ता कोहली.
Pratik Kohli. Okay. Most overrated buzzword in 2025.
आई थिंक हम लोग ट्रेंड वर्ड बहुत यूज करते हैं, सो आई थिंक वो कि ट्रेंड क्या है, ट्रेंड क्या है, ट्रेंड क्या है.
Sure. अगर एक कोलैब करना है तो will you be doing a Bollywood cameo or music video?
अगर वो शाहरुख सर के साथ हो तो डेफिनेटली.
So Bollywood or music video which SRK sir?
मैं चूज नहीं कर सकती, दोनों ही अच्छा है, बट शाहरुख सर हो तो ऑफ कोर्स कैमियो.
Great, awesome. All right. I'll open to audience if you have any questions or.
I would like to answer one thing.
Sure.
Meanwhile, so what you asked from Shreya, I want to answer that one thing.
Sure.
Last question from her, what you asked, is something I feel with great power comes great responsibility also. And we all know this thing by fact. And somehow I feel ki making trends and going viral, it's something very easy also these days. And that makes, that always wants a hard work. So obviously you can give hard work, but I guess we should layer it with moral ethics and principle, values and cultural relevance, so that it will be, I guess, long lasting for the audience. And at least अगर हम कुछ ऐसा कर रहे हैं जिससे समाज, society at least better उस पे जा रहा है, I think that will be called a perfect influence, not rather than हम कुछ भी कर रहे जैसे वो viral हो जाए. So virality को I guess हमें थोड़ा सा ऐसा कुछ करना जिससे लोग इंस्पायर हों और ट्रांसफॉर्म हों, आई गेस वो ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है.
That's probably what you had answered about create content which needs to be impactful. It needs to have a conversation about larger good in the society. So yeah, that's a great one, Pratik. Thanks.
Yeah, anything, anybody want to ask something from any of our panelists? So yes.
So we have a bandwidth for a couple of questions, so we can take them. Any more questions can be answered in the networking zone later.
Hello. Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Hi.
How do you deal with the comments, like negative comments of fans or trolls by the fans?
Why are you looking at me and asking this? I want to say, look, more galis, more engagement on your profile. But yes, it does affect you. तो एक दिन पढ़ो, let it be, and then again do what you want to do. Because लोग तो बोलेंगे यार, अभी भी मैं बोल रही हूँ, पीछे से लोग कुछ ना कुछ बोलेंगे कि क्या बकवास कर रही है. But I'm sitting here. So that's the difference. It's okay. लोग गाली देंगे यार, सबको दे रहे हैं, ऐसा तो नहीं है. भगवान से भी लोगों को शिकायत ही है. हम हर दिन उठ के भगवान से भी शिकायतें ही कर रहे हैं कि ये क्यों नहीं दिया मुझे, ये क्यों नहीं दिया. कभी थैंक यू बोला उठ के? नहीं ना. So let people say whatever they want to say. If it's feeding your pocket and if it's feeding your stomach, you do whatever you want to do in life.
So it's like a negative PR strategy.
Sorry?
Negative PR strategy?
जानबूझ के मत करो कि गाली पड़े. बट अगर पढ़ रही है उसका क्या ही कर सकते हैं.
सो बेसिकली अगर आपकी कोई निंदा कर रहा है या आपके बारे में कोई बुराई कर रहा है, चाहे वो सोशल मीडिया पे हो सामने हो, हमें सिंपल से इतना सोच लेना चाहिए आई गेस कि अगर वो कोई गलत बात कह रहा है तो क्या वो हमारे अंदर है. अगर हमारे अंदर वो बात है तो हम अपने ऊपर सुधार कर सकते हैं, और अगर नहीं है तो हमें डज नॉट इवन मैटर. इट्स ओके.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, this would be the last question.
Very good evening. Ma'am, I would like to question you. Right now, the trend is going on like edited pictures are going on in the Instagrams, right? They get the more followers. And what those who are doing without edited and simple for content and all that, without editing their face and all that thing, still they are not getting the much engaged and much followers. The people follows those who are doing edited. So what you will advise for that?
I just want to say one thing. You have to analyze what you're really good at. You can't just see other people doing something and then just copy whatever comes to you. You have to analyze कि आप किस चीज़ में अच्छे हो. अगर आप वो चीज़ करोगे तो eventually it's going to get a lot of likes. I've seen a lot of dancing videos where people are just being themselves. They are dancing और बहुत सारे likes होते हैं उस पे. ऐसा नहीं कि उन्होंने बहुत editing की है. But yeah, there are certain videos जिनमें editing की ज़रूरत पड़ती है ताकि लोग उससे और ज़्यादा relate कर पाएँ. और या current feel कर पाएँ या relatable feel कर पाएँ. Like storytelling videos है. If we add subtitles to it, yes, it gets a lot of views eventually because जैसे हम movies देख रहे हैं, उसमें subtitles होंगे, तो भले वो किस भी language की हो, you will understand it, right? आप समझ जाओगे. भले इसलिए हम Korean web shows देख रहे हैं, TV shows देख रहे हैं. So yes, there are certain videos that needs proper editing, but if you're good at something, if you're talented, use that skill to maximize it to the core, so you can like eventually get the results out of it.
तो उसमें बस fake followers भी होते हैं, right?
तो fake तो फिर वो धीरे कम हो जाएंगे. आप खरीद के देख लो.
Yeah.
आज मैं 1.3 मिलियन पे इसलिए अटकी हुई, मैंने खरीदे ही नहीं कभी. मैं कल खरीद लूँगी, बट वो कम हो जाएंगे. just engagement down करता है वो आपकी. And I've heard it from a lot of people. So if you wanna survive like that, it's good for you.
Yeah,
But
even
if you
I
don't
believe
want
that
to,
the same thing because originalities will long lasting and rather than the edited things.
and you wanna make business out of it, right?
Yeah.
Photoshopping the face, you're
आपका
saying.
मतलब फोटोशॉप से है ना फेस.
Faces, yes.
मुझे तो
faces
बहुत
and
पसंद है
ambiences.
फोटोशॉपिंग.
I mean, still, editing doesn't hurt anybody. You can't
Yeah.
show your pimples to everybody, right?
Yeah.
अगर आप मुझे पास से आके देखोगे, I'm not flawless as I seem on Instagram.
Yeah.
But अगर
You
थोड़ी
have
बहुत
no
चल रही-
pimples. You are flawless.
I'm just like.
But I mean, if you like photoshopping, Photoshop it. Yeah, what's the big deal? Just be yourself, have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would like to ask you that only, that the followers goes according to that, then even we get the business according to that, right? So for that reason I was like, fake followers के पीछे ज़्यादा लोग भागते हैं,
भागने
content
दो।
देख के वगैरह, you know?
भागने दो. आप लंबे रेस का घोड़ा बनना चाहते हो या एक रेस जीत कर घर बैठना चाहते हो?
Yeah, true.
Brand will eventually see it's fake. If you're not getting engagement on your content, they will eventually realize that all the followers that you have are fake. So if you want to be fake, be fake. If you want to be real, be real. You have to choose wisely.
Yes, thank you.